Hi, it's Travis here. Welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we came from Booty Bay all the way to the Shimmering Flats to speak with Cravel Coldbeard to deliver him a message about Naz Steamboil. And there's a secret about him, is that he's a royal goblin. And he has abandoned his royalty to become a race car driver in the Shimmering Flats. So,
I've been expecting.
not surprised, or there'd be a part of the races. I don't know if he wants to be a race car driver, but that's what we did yesterday, and Cravel Coldbeard thought that was funny, and now he's got a secret that he believes Naz will pay dearly to keep a secret. But today, we're going to check out the quest Family Tree with Cliffwatcher Longhorn. My brother Nataka is stationed at Ghostwalker Post over in Desolus. I'd like to ask you, could you give this report to him for me? A year has passed since the last time I wrote. There has been unusual centaur activity since then, and he should be informed. Journey to Stone Talon Mountain, north of the crossroads, and then head west into the Charred Vale. From there, head south into Desolus. There you will find a road going south to Ghostwalker Post. Deliver Cliffwatcher Longhorn report to Nataka Longhorn at Ghostwalker Post in Desolus. Alright, well, we're going on a journey today, guys. Good thing we've already been to
Well met.
Desolus, so we were just going to have to fly there, so it's not that bad. It's going to cost us 8 silver. We have 51 gold. So we're going off to Desolus, and we have to go to Cliffwatcher Post. But first, it's going to send us to Shadow Prey Village. I haven't been to Desolus in a while, so it'd be nice to go back. It's kind of like a big desert. But yeah, on the Warrior yesterday, our guild cleared BWL in one raid night, which was nice. Took us a while, like 3 hours, which it's all right, but we obviously could do it much faster than that. We wiped to the first boss because we had trouble clicking on the orb, and then we wiped to Chromagus because we had trouble with time lapse this week. Time lapse, and I think it was like the flame debuff one, so it was kind of a tough one, but we figured it out, and I eventually was able to get aggro from the time lapse. But we cleared BWL in one raid night, and that's good. And then on Sunday we'll be raiding Molten Core, and that shouldn't take us that long. That usually only takes us around an hour 15. So that'll be a short raid night, and maybe Onyxia will be back by that time. We did slay Onyxia yesterday, so I think it's every, how many days is it? 4 days. That's when Onyxia comes back, or your guild's allowed to slay him again. So it might be reset. Hopefully it is. So I'll give us a little bit more to do. It's going to be a pretty quick raid night. But yeah, the content is becoming easier again, but we're getting a lot more gear. That's pretty good. Flag carrier's moving up slowly. And my mage is at 57. He has a good chunk of rested XP to get rid of. So I should have him level 60 by next week, I hope. Oh, here we are. Back at Bloodhoof Village. Haven't been here since level 10. Used to hang out in that hut a lot. The Taurens have a nice starting zone. It's really peaceful. Like compared to the orcs, the undead's like really dark and gloomy. That's over in it's right around Tristfall Glades, I believe. Is it there? Yeah, where do you start? It is Tristfall Glades, I believe, or something around here. Could be. Yeah, it's gotta be Tristfall Glades. Wonder what's like the best leveling zone, I think. For all races. I think I've played them all. I'd say for Horde, I don't know, the Orc one's okay. Orc and Troll are pretty much the same. You just hang out in Durotar. Durotar is kind of like a barren wasteland. I'd say Tauren has the best. I'd give it to Tauren. Tauren has the best for Horde. Teldrassil. I think that's where the Night Elves hang out. That's their starting zone. It's kind of like a peaceful zone. It kind of reminds me of Ashenvale. It's like a little dark, but it's like magical. And then the humans have whatever, Elwyn Forest, which is kind of cool. It's a nice zone. I think the dwarves have a better zone though, because I kind of like winter. Or like the look of winter. It's like snow and all that. Dunmoreau. Is that where the dwarves start? Yeah, Dunmoreau, I believe. Or is it Searing Gorge? Something like that. I don't know. It's not Searing Gorge. I think it's Dunmoreau. And there's Loch Modan. Loch Modan's a nice spot. Yeah, who has the best for the Alliance? They got then they have gnomes. Gnomes and dwarves level in the same spot. So, I think they probably have the best leveling zone. But Night Elves probably have the best, like, starting spot. I'd probably say because you're so close to Darkshore, which is like a prime leveling spot for the Alliance from like, I think 12 to 20 or something like that. It's kind of like the Barons version for the Alliance. Not as extreme though. That's why the Taurens and the Trolls and the Orcs have like the best spot, because they're so close to the Barons. The Undead kind of have to travel to Orgrimmar and then go to the Barons and all that. And then your first dungeon is also, as Horde, is also inside of Orgrimmar, so that's big too. So the Undead are kind of forced to come to Kalimdor. I wonder what's the first dungeon for the Alliance. I know they don't... I always forget. I don't know. I haven't really played the Alliance that much. I forget what their first dungeon is. I remember that. I would remember it if I seen it. Okay, let's get our buffs up here. I think it's Dead Mines. Isn't it Dead Mines? I'm not too sure. I think it might be Dead Mines. I know Stormwind has one called, I don't know if it's like the Blockades. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I think Dead Mines is the first one. And that's, like right beside Elwyn Forest, I believe. Alright, we're in Shadowprey Village. Now we have to go to this, this spot and deliver this message. Let's check the message out. Might as well check it out. Green Hills. This is some book that we're reading. Cliffwatcher Longhorn's report. Okay, let's read this. Nataka. All is well in Thousand Needles. The centaur annoyance is nothing more than that. Occasionally attacking, nothing substantial. As a real threat, however, there does seem to be some news of centaur clans uniting. Okay, well we've already destroyed that. We always pondered the threat of a united, ruthless race, such as the centaur. I try not to dwell on such ideas, as you know. Nothing could penetrate the pure hatred they have, even of each other. Cliffwatcher Longhorn. So he is also worried. He's not the only one who's worried about there being a centaur alliance. There's also an orc in the Barrens, I forget his name. He was worried, and he sent us the test list as well. And, oh, look who it is. The Gizelton Caravan. That quest was kind of annoying. It's a good quest nonetheless. But yeah, they were worried about the Centaur Alliance happening. But we broke that up I believe, with creating a hostile environment between the Magram clan and the Gelkis clan. So I think that was the main thing we needed to do, was to create a hostility between the two so they wouldn't unite. And then we slayed a leader, I believe, who was trying to unite the clans together. So we did a little bit of infiltration of the Centaur. And now we're friendly with one of the clans. We help that clan deal with the Magram so that they can become the main, or I don't know, the most prosperous Centaur clan in all of Deslos. Slayed a lot of Centaur to do that too. I think we slayed like 40 plus Centaur just to become friendly with the Gelkis clan. And I think we still have some quests to do for them as well. So we're going to need to catch up with that. A little off topic, but yeah, I guess I just touched my face, which isn't good. Just noticed that. I have a problem with touching my face. I need to stop that because of coronavirus is actually getting kind of serious now. I was at a local supermarket today. What supermarket? Super, like, I don't know, I call it Costco. And there's people like lining up to get toilet paper, and they had skids upon skids of water coming in because they knew it was going to sell out. I bought around like 340 packs of water. You can never have enough water, you know. Yeah, it was pretty wild at Costco today. But here we are, Nataka Longhorn.
Peace,
Nice to meet you. What news have you, Druid? Ah, a message from my brother, you say? Well then, hand it over. I know not what connection you have with my brother, but it would seem he has trust with you, Druid. I am Nataka Longhorn, and I would like to welcome you to Ghostwalker Post. We have many needs of a Druid. Talk with others. Perhaps there is need of you here. 25 silver. 2050 XP. Well, let's see if there is any need for us here. I believe that we've done majority of the quests. I know there's like a quest for us to get our rep up with the Magram, but that would take too long. I think we'll just continue being hostile with them. Yeah, I don't see many quests here. We're doing a quest for a couple people here. I'm surprised this little post like stays alive, to be honest. There's only like 20 horde here, and they're surrounded by Centaur clans. If the Centaurs did unite, this place would be wiped out.
What brings you here?
In like seconds. So I guess keeping hostility going is a big thing.
You wish to speak?
Yeah, this is a Magram Alliance. Kind of don't care to get a friendly rep with them. I think we've done everything in Ghostwalker Village. So I guess we'll hearth back to Freewind Post. Our rep with Thunder buff's gone up by 75, so that's good. We're still honored. It'd be nice if we could get revered before we buy our mount, because that will make it cheaper. There we go. We did a little delivery quest today. And now we're back in Freewind Post. Next episode, I guess we'll go to the Shimmering Flats. We're seeing a couple quests over there. I guess we'll go over there and pick up a few. See what they're like. Hopefully they're not all delivery quests like this one. These episodes usually are pretty quick. But yeah, guys. That's the end of the episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.